Hey guys, Coach Santiago here with today's tip on social media posts for athletes. Something that back when I played, social media wasn't even around when I was going through high school. But obviously now it's a major part of our life, and I want to help families understand that although you may not know what your son or daughter is putting on social media, it is important that you have an idea of the type of content that you're putting out, especially if you're putting it out in those crucial years, that sophomore, junior, senior year, those crucial years where there might be some college coaches actually taking a peek at what an athlete's putting on there. So, anything that is going to deter from our character, going to show that we make bad decisions, and definitely stay away from political views, religious views. Those type of things, I think, are not going to help your son or daughter's chances of getting an opportunity, or at least sending the right message. And it's definitely something that coaches are doing. A lot of coaches now are actually recruiting on social media. They're actually messaging kids. They're actually having some interaction from time to time right on social media. And so if they're doing that on social media, then they are looking at, whether it's a Twitter feed, whether it's a Facebook, whether it's an Instagram page, whatever the case might be, they are evaluating all the time, everything that we do. So if you're really, really serious about trying to chase this tremendous dream of being a college athlete, we have to understand that we're never off the clock. And something stupid that you might do on a Saturday night, and if it ends up on your feed that you think is really funny, or the other people who are not pursuing college athletics think is really funny and think it's really a good idea to put that out there, a college coach may not think that's funny. And you can very easily eliminate yourself from the race and understanding that. So what I like to tell people to do is put things out to promote your character, whatever your character is, whatever. You can still promote your beliefs. You can still promote good things. You can still promote that you're a positive person, that you're a person that cares about other people, that you celebrate other people, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you want to find ways to make yourself, again, stand out. What I always talk about, you want to be part of the 5% club, not the 95% that never get to play a sport in college. So we can put things out on our social media page that talks about hard work, dedication, the fact that you take scholastics very seriously, the fact that you care about your teammates, the fact that you're going to come in and work. And I've even seen some social media feeds where they're, promoting themselves and, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. These are innovative ways that if a coach comes across you on social media, or he gets your name, or you call him, or you guys interact some way, shape, or form, and he starts to do some due diligence, the social media is going to return one of two things. It's going to return, I don't really know about this kid. I'm starting to see some things on here. He looked like he might have been drunk or high or something on that particular video. I'm a little bit concerned about his character. Or the return could be, wow, man, I looked at this guy's feed, and just a ton of positive stuff he's putting out there. It looks like a really good character kid. Let's continue to recruit this kid. The last thing I'll mention on the social media is that you have to remember that these college coaches are going to be somewhat responsible for your social media when you come aboard to their particular program. If you're putting out things that are offensive or could potentially become an issue for the administration at that particular school, it's going to end up on that coach. It's going to end up on that coach's doorstep. He's going to call you into his office. And so, every coach handles this differently across the country. Some coaches, definitely shut all that stuff down. Some coaches are okay with it. Some coaches kind of give you some rules to abide by. But the bottom line is social media is a great tool. It's a great tool to market yourself. However, what are you marketing? Are you marketing that you're going to be an asset? Or are you marketing that you're going to be a liability? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. These are the things you want to start thinking about. These are some of the areas that, again, we get an opportunity to separate ourselves. But we have to do the most important thing that I think any athlete has to do, which is understand only 5% of us get to get that opportunity. So I know it may be a little bit unfair, maybe a little bit brash to hold yourself to that type of responsibility. But if you want something that only 5% of the people get, we have to behave accordingly. We have to understand the responsibility that we have to ourselves and our family by promoting that we are an asset to any program and we're not a liability. As always, guys, Coach Santiago loves talking to you. If I can help in any way, please reach out to me and dominate the day. And remember, coaching is an action, not a position.